Oh,
Yes. How
okay,
are
okay.
you, Loker? What's up? It's been
Well,
quite a while because of your trip to Japan, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
How
went to
did it
Japan, Okinawa.
go? Yes.
Uh,
And how was it?
a little bit disappointed because actually my girlfriend,
Disappointing.
yeah,
Why?
disappointing because my
Okay.
girlfriend planned all schedule, all trip schedule,
Uh-huh.
and
Okay.
she planned like 3 days on shopping for shopping. But Okinawa is
Okay.
not a good place for shopping bec-
Okay.
because it's kind of a natural place. Like there are beautiful seas, oceans,
Scenery.
yeah, scenery.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh.
it's not developed yet. It's,
Yes.
but she planned shopping for 3 days, and there's nothing to buy actually.
Isn't that good? You get to save your money.
uh, I but I already spent a lot of money for buying the plane ticket, so
Oh, so
I need
you
to
bought
do
the plane
something.
ticket.
Yeah, I need to do something.
So what did you do then?
Oh, for one day we did the scuba diving.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, it was really great, and the deep ocean is really beautiful. It was the first
Mhm.
time I ever
Okay.
did the scuba diving.
Oh, nice. It
Yeah.
must have been a really good experience for you. How's the water though? Was it like dark or clear,
Uh,
opaque or something?
yeah, it's clear. I mean, uh, we did that in the daylight, so it's kind of
Mhm.
bright. But in the
Mhm.
deep dark ocean, is dark, but they have the light to make it
Oh,
bright.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but it was probably very scary, right?
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
girlfriend said it's scary, but
Yes.
I love it. I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? I would suggest you come to the Philippines and do that. If you don't want to be in all bodysuit type
Uh-huh.
or something, you just wear or you just have to have your goggles or something. Yeah, and
Uh,
if you can swim, you can do that. It's
that's snorkeling, right?
really yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Not scuba diving, but I think you can do the same thing in a different area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you can
wanted
do
to do that
snorkeling,
both. Mm-hmm.
and there's the scuba diving in I'm not sure where, but somewhere in Cebu. That's what I heard. It's not
Yeah, I mean,
recommendable in Palawan, anyways,
oh,
because it's
Palawan.
the water is shallow, so you can
Oh,
just do snorkeling. But for scuba diving,
uh-huh.
there's there are two places, Cebu and there's one. My friend went there. So, but the
Oh,
water's okay, not dark, according
oh,
to your experience. Yeah,
yeah,
so
I want to go there, really. Well,
yeah,
I
I
heard
hope
some
so.
not good news from friends
About.
and people about,
Mhm.
yeah, I heard the news that we Korean did something bad to Philippines. So they are
Like
getting,
what?
like, what? You didn't know that? You don't know that?
No, what
You
is
don't know
it?
that? Wow. We are thinking nowadays Philippines not safe place because they hate
What?
us. They hate us because
No.
uh but I heard a lot of news from the TV, like the
Come
young
on.
Korean guys went to the Philippines and they study English, and they met a lot of Philippine girls, and
Okay.
they did the bad things, like make them pregnant and just left them. You know that things happens.
uh,
Y-
no,
No,
even
no.
actually, it's not just you guys. I think all nationalities are to be blamed for that.
Oh,
Some of
really?
them are Caucasians. They're of different races, so it's
Uh huh.
not just Koreans. Well, you can't expect not for that situation to not happen because, of course, some women are just really very they like to take risks and stuff, but it's not your
Mhm.
fault. But I thought it was about murder and stuff. No, because obviously, if our country was not as safe as you think, as you think, then
Mhm.
we won't be having or entertaining students from Korea. We have a lot of them here. Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
know.
they're very young, like at the
Yeah.
age of 10 below or even 10 onwards, so teenagers.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I never been there before, so the only thing I can hear is TV, right? But the TV news said
It's a
is,
little too fabricated. Don't believe
really.
everything you watch.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
Otherwise,
But this really looks
it
scary. I
looks
mean,
scary.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people actually have. Well, I can't blame you for not thinking that way. But
Uh
then,
huh.
come to think of it, if this place is not
I mean,
safe or there's no safe haven in the Philippines, not many of you will visit. But a lot of people go to Boracay. A lot
uh,
of businessmen, Korean businessmen, go to Cebu.
yeah. I know. I know.
Yeah,
Cebu is
because
safe. They
well, it's
say too.
very
Yeah.
hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it's a part of the Philippines, then it's not safe.
I mean,
So,
it's not
yeah.
because of you guys. I mean,
So,
we did bad thing. I mean, in my point of view, we did bad thing
no.
first. So is it?
No.
I mean, I heard that how can I say, children who, from Korean young people,
Mhm.
they try to, contact Korean father through the reform or something. They are gathering
Okay.
all together, like try to find their father. So they are trying
Well,
to
if you
contact.
fathered a child here, most likely you should be scared. But if you don't, I don't see any reason why you should be afraid. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of sad story. I mean, they don't know who is their father, who are they their father. So
Yeah,
mm,
who their father is. Yes.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know about
Uh,
that, but it's an old story because for starters, let me tell you,
mhm.
a lot of children here are abandoned by their fathers, most especially if they're half foreigners. We have a lot of
Uh-huh.
people here who are half Filipinos, half foreigners, and some of them were not, well, they were fathered by a foreign person and maybe they did not take their responsibility, but it doesn't mean to say that, anyone should be liable for that. So foreigners are still coming in, they get somebody pregnant, they leave.
Oh.
It's not really a big problem.
It's
So
a
then
big problem.
it
How
could
can
be
you
a
say
big
it's not
problem,
big?
but it's not a big problem. Otherwise, they would have prevented foreigners from coming to our country. Yeah, but so the thing
Mhm.
there is that it's the responsibility of the woman. Yeah, whoever engages herself in that kind of activity is her
I don't
fault.
know.
Yeah.
I
By the
don't think
way,
it's just the woman's fault, because they just believe
uh,
in the guys, right? They think
actually,
you
yeah,
no.
go
They
on.
are trying to just enjoy the sex.
Yeah. Okay, let me just give you an idea.
Okay.
They're prostitutes.
Oh, not all, not all of
Majority
them.
of them.
Really?
Yes. So it's not a
No, I can't believe.
if it was so it's not actually a social issue in the Philippines. Yeah.
It's not an issue.
You will
Not an issue.
no, you will be very surprised about the number of abandoned children, yeah, foreigners. Actually, there's this place. It's called Pampanga. I heard about that. There are a lot of half Filipino, half foreign children,
Uh-huh.
or people living there because most foreigners go there, and there are a lot of women who are willing, okay, willing to get into any kind of a relationship, whether it's sexual or whatever, and then they get pregnant. Obviously, they get left behind. Some of them are lucky,
Mm-hmm.
but some of them, most of them are not. So yeah, but about Koreans leaving some women. Maybe if you are guilty and you got married to the Filipina,
Mm-hmm.
yes, and you fathered a child and you left them um, voluntarily or on purpose, then of course there are laws. But if it's done basically because you guys wanted it, it's a consensuous relationship. When you say
Oh.
consensuous, meaning both of you allowed it to happen. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm not sure about the, but anyways, it's not something that it's not a big issue. Yeah. So I don't think that's something you are supposed to get worried about or something.
Then
Yeah.
why the why the
Yes.
prostitutes in the Philippine girls, why don't they use the condom?
Condoms?
Yeah,
Well, they do, but for some reason they still get pregnant. Yeah.
for some reason. What reason?
I don't know. But
Yeah, I heard that they get more pay if they allow the guy don't use the condoms.
I guess so.
But
Maybe in this case, how do you call that? It's their plan to snatch a husband, especially if you have a lot
really,
of
do you
money.
think that
Yeah, that's what they do. They're prostitutes after all.
even
Yeah,
though
I
they
mean,
will get pregnant, the guy will
ex-
not get married with her,
that's the
right?
thing. They assume that the guy will take responsibility once they get pregnant. That's the problem with them. They're not thinking. Yeah, so this is basically
Are you really
uh
sure? I mean, you just hate the prostitutes. That's the reason
no,
why
I
you
don't
think that
hate
way.
them at all. Actually, no, because I
No?
think it's very logical. If you
Oh.
are, how do you call this? If you know what's gonna happen with the kind of job that you have, don't secure yourself by getting pregnant with somebody just to make sure that you can snatch a guy by doing that. Even, I mean, women in general,
Mm-hmm.
it's not just the prostitutes, but they do that. It's kind of like a scheme. They try to get pregnant just to get the guy to take
No.
responsibility. No, but seriously, it's very realistic. Yeah.
Really?
So I think it's yeah, you could
Why?
probably watch
Why?
this in a drama, but this is what's happening. Yeah. So
Really?
people they don't see that as a societal problem in the Philippines because it's very common.
It's common.
Yeah. It's the same story every time. Yeah.
They don't want to
So,
get married with someone who really they love. They love. I mean.
well, they want to get married to somebody they love, but thinking that, if they say foreigners, green card, a
Mm-hmm.
trip to another country, passes for a better life. Because of course they want to they also want to escape, that kind of lifestyle that they have.
Uh.
Majority of women who who belong in that or who used to work or who used to have that kind of profession, some of them actually are lucky to have a better life now. Yes,
Mm.
but majority no. So if you go to this place, the one I typed down on the chat board, you'll see a lot of them there. Yeah, all races, black, white, European, whatever. Yeah,
Oh.
it's true. I'm not saying this just because or because of any bias or whatever. No, I think it's very real. Yeah.
So you guys like don't like. I mean, you guys like Koreans or
We
just
like Koreans. We
really?
like everyone.
Mm.
I don't see any reason why we have to dislike them. We're not racists or anything. Uh we don't have any conflict with your country, which was the first thing
Oh.
that I thought. So I don't see any reason why we should not welcome anybody. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I always wanted to go there, wanted to go there, but These days, the
Oh.
news always broadcasts something bad news from the Philippines. We did bad things to
Yeah.
Philippine girls, so
No.
they are started to dislike us. So that's what I heard from the TV news. So,
I
and
don't
you
think.
know, the
Yeah.
traveling government
Ban.
organization in Korea, they said
Uh,
it's not safe to travel Philippines because they,
that's not
don't like
fair.
us, something like that. So yeah,
No.
actually they said it. So these days we're thinking like it's kind of dangerous to travel in Philippines.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
because the
kind
TV
of like
said.
heard of this. Yeah, that's what actually it's not the first time I've heard it, but
Oh,
many of you think that it's not safe in the Philippines because you get killed or
oh
something, but
yeah.
I wonder why parents send their children here.
I don't know. Because
A lot of
I heard that
mm,
the organization for
yes,
studying, I mean for studying English,
yes.
they kept the children in the center. I mean in the
No.
building or something.
No,
No,
they're out and about.
really.
Yeah, they travel. They go to different places in the city,
Oh,
within the
maybe
city. Yeah.
Philippine guys or girls don't kill the children, even though they are Korean or something.
It's crazy talk, Cloaker,
But
but
I'm an adult guy, so they
seriously,
think I'm trying to, get a prostitute to have a fun. So they don't like me,
well,
maybe.
I think maybe they're trying to protect you guys from that kind of scenario or activity, but it's up to you if you're going to set
Oh,
yourself in that bait. I
uh,
mean, some guys are just really, you should also know how to. I think for anyone, for any tourist, you should be very cautious of the people you mingle with. Yeah,
mm-hmm, of
it's not just
course.
for the Philippines. It's always like it works for, or it's kind of like a rule that tourists should follow, you know?
Mm,
And some of you are very unlucky or unfortunate to have, you know, get yourself into trouble like that.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, especially getting somebody pregnant. Yeah,
mm,
but I don't see that as a big problem right now. It's not even a social issue in our country. So,
really?
as long as you did not get married, because if you are married, the law will surely, yeah, go after you. But if you're not married, they don't have any power to do that. It's in the law. Yeah.
Mm,
And besides, if it's unless you raped the girl,
mm-hmm,
oh, yes, of course, there is a sanction for that. But if it was a consensuous relationship, both of you agreed to be in that kind of activity, the law has nothing or it doesn't have anything to do with that. Yeah, it's between
mm.
you guys. So there's no need to be scared. I
Oh,
think I'm a little surprised about this news. I do know that a lot of you worry about the murder or
mm-hmm,
whatever, but murder can happen anywhere. So
yeah,
even in the U.S., it's happening nowadays. They're
yeah.
always being attacked by terrorists.
Yeah, of
So
course. I mean, we are thinking US is not safe too.
yeah, it isn't. Because of the terrorist attacks, they're very
Yeah, and
likely
they
for,
have guns,
yeah.
right? So it's
Even in the
scary.
Philippines, we do.
Uh, is it
Yeah,
allowable to have a gun?
it's allowed unless, well,
Really?
of course, you're going to have to go through process. You have to get a license to get one. But
Oh, it's
nowadays,
same in the States.
yeah, yes, it's quite similar. The law is not prohibiting people to own one. However, you need to get into a process. It's really it's very complicated. There will be drug tests and
Mm-hmm.
exams and
Mm,
seminars before you get your license. Yeah.
mm,
So it's not
okay.
very nifty. But anyways, I don't think uh, it's not. I think it's really unfair.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'd be dead now. But yeah, the thing is, it's just that we kind of like. It's not that
uh,
I'm not really going to tell you that it is the safest place ever. But of course, it's up to you to
uh-huh.
know. yeah,
Mm.
the safety or how secure the place is, but I'm pretty sure it's very safe. Yeah.
Mm,
So,
really?
and believe me, the children you send are not confined in their buildings or in their institutes. No, they
Oh.
go everywhere.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, maybe
yeah.
you guys protect children because I think Philippine people are really, how can I say, pure.
We're very hospitable. We like foreigners. Yes,
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think we would do anything unless you get yourself into something.
But we
Yeah, which
did
would
something, I
be
mean.
partly your fault. Well, that's also it's not all your fault. It takes two to tango.
Oh.
Meaning both parties, the whoever that person is
Uh,
or whoever got involved in the relationship is also a part of it. So, yeah.
oh.
But the thing is, there are a lot of safe places in the Philippines you can go to, and believe me, you will be very surprised to see a lot of foreigners in that area. So,
Yeah, I want to go
yeah.
there. Oh, you lose some weight,
Yeah.
aren't you?
I don't think so. I'm not wearing makeup, so maybe I lost weight. I try not
uh,
to wear makeup today because I wanted to use a certain serum. It's
Sierra?
I think you know argan oil.
Ah,
Argan
yeah.
oil.
Yeah, I
Yes,
heard of
I'm
it.
using that, and I
Mm.
felt like I wanted to use that on my face more often without any other makeup on. So,
Mm.
yeah. So this is the reason why I look like I lost weight. So
You look young.
that's so funny. Thank you.
Mm.
Maybe. Yeah, but anyways, I'm just trying to
Yeah.
get used to it for the meantime, and then I'm gonna
Mhm.
go back to the usual, wear makeup again. So.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, hard.
Anyway,
Yeah.
right. So, Loker, please try to change your concept about our country. It's really safe. I think
Okay.
you know what. The one thing that would encourage you to come here is that it's very cheap. So most Koreans that
Oh.
actually came here say it's very cheap. Everything's cheap here. So
Oh
there,
yeah.
you might
I
enjoy
really
it.
want to go there. Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, one time. So anyway, Loker, let's continue on Thursday. All
Okay.
right.
See you on Thursday.
Yes.
Bye bye.
See ya. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.